Baywatch was one of the great shows of the 90s. It gave us so many great stars like David Hasselhoff and Pamela Anderson. But one person who we seem to have forgotten about is Erika Eleniak. She began her career as a child, but when she was cast as Shauni McClain in Baywatch, she became a star. After the show, many offers came her way and she became a bigger star. Yet, seemingly out of nowhere, she stepped out of the limelight. She makes the occasional public appearance today, but we seldom hear from her. She hasn't stopped acting, however, and there's still a lot more to see from her. Facts First presents, she starred in Baywatch. Today, she's unrecognizable at 53 years old. Erika Eleniak's early life and career. Erika Eleniak was born September 29, 1969 in Glendale, California. She's of Ukrainian, Estonian, and German heritage. While her parents weren't in the entertainment industry, she descended from one of the first Ukrainian settlers to the U.S. The self-reliant spirit was embedded into her and she wanted to make a name for herself. From an early age, she realized working in show business was the right path for her. She began her career as a child model in TV commercials and soon caught the attention of casting agents for TV show and film projects. At age 10, she made her acting debut in the TV series Silver Spoons in 1979, where she played the role of Samantha in just one episode. But it was enough to convince her she was on the right path. In the following years, Erika continued to make appearances on various TV shows, including Charles in Charge and Full House. Her talent and natural charm began gaining recognition, leading to her breakthrough role in the blockbuster film E.T. the Extraterrestrial in 1982. Although her role as the pretty girl Elliot kissed in the classroom was brief, it left a lasting impact on audiences and solidified her status as a rising star. As she transitioned into her teenage years, she landed notable roles in television movies such as The Blob and Broken Angel. However, it was her role as Shauni McClain on Baywatch that catapulted her career to new heights. Erika's career. In 1992, Erika starred alongside action superstar Steven Seagal in the box office hit Under Siege, playing the role of Jordan Tate, a Playboy playmate turned hostage aboard a hijacked battleship. Eleniak showcased her talent as an actress while also adding a touch of sensuality to the film. Her performance earned her critical acclaim and established her as an actress capable of holding her own in the action genre. Interestingly enough, in the film, she was Miss July 1989 in Playboy magazine, and in reality, Erika held that same exact title. Another noteworthy film in her career is the 1994 comedy Chasers. Starring alongside Tom Berenger, Eleniak portrayed the character Tony Johnson, a feisty and flirtatious prisoner who becomes the object of Berenger's character's pursuit. In addition to her film roles, Erika made a significant impact on the small screen. And of course, her most iconic role was that of Shauni McClain in the popular series Baywatch. She played the central role of one of the lifeguards and captured the attention of viewers with her beauty and athletic skills. Her character became an instant fan favorite and contributed to the show's massive success. Erika's portrayal of Shauni showcased her ability to embody a strong and independent female character. Once again, she was lauded for her acting and also for her incredible sex appeal. Her other film successes included work in films such as The Beverly Hillbillies Movie, Girl in the Cadillac, A Pyromaniac's Love Story, Bordello of Blood, She's So Lovely, The Librarians, Dracula 3000, and Meant to Be, which was released in 2012. Since then, she's appeared in a few documentaries about some of her film and television projects. But perhaps she's making a comeback. She appeared in a 2018 film called Core Values, and is appearing as Marilyn Monroe in the upcoming film Marilyn Monroe Back. She also is going to be interviewed for an upcoming documentary about Baywatch. After Baywatch, she acted in a few other TV shows, though these were mostly guest appearances. She appeared in shows like Full House, Brooklyn South, Fantasy Island, CSI Miami, and Desperate Housewives. She also had a major role in the miniseries Aftershock. In addition to that, she acted in the TV films Daughter of the Streets, Ed McBain's 87th Precinct, Heatwave, Tasty Sensations, Christmas Rush, and Absolute Zero. She ventured into reality TV a little bit when she got older. She's appeared on shows such as Real Gilligan's Island, Celebrity Fit Club, Entertainment Tonight, and God in Hollywood. She also voiced the characters Janie and Jamie in the video game Panic in the Park. But let's take a deeper look at some of her best-known roles. She played Shauni McClain from 1989 to 96 for 45 episodes. Even though the show continued until 2001, her character remained one of the most popular. She was praised for her ability to balance drama and humor together, and of course her sex appeal is something that made the fans watch again and again. In fact, it was a bit tough for her to get older and look back on the years when she was a sex symbol. She's given interviews where she stated she had difficulty with aging and really wanted to hold on to her youth. Fans of action films, of course, will love her role in Under Siege, but one shouldn't miss out on her role in Final Voyage. In that film, she starred alongside Ice-T and Dylan Walsh. It involves a group of modern-day pirates hijacking a luxury ship. She also had a role in the 1988 version of the film The Blob, a remake of the 1950s film. It was a smaller role, but it showed how she loved working in horror comedy films and had a great experience with her. And now we're hopefully going to see her soon playing Marilyn Monroe. It's a great return to the type of roles she played when she was younger. There's not too much known about this film, so we don't know if we'll see her as a young Marilyn or an older version of the actress. But perhaps one of her best-known starring roles was in the 2001 film Snowbound. She was 32 in this film and carried this exciting thriller. She plays Barbara Tate, who tries to help her friend Liz, not knowing she might get into trouble by hanging out with her. It remains one of her better-known roles. She starred in Baywatch. Today she's unrecognizable. While she still acts today, her career isn't as prolific and she makes public appearances, but not as often. Instead, she's focused on creating a stable and happy family life. She's a proud mother to a daughter named Indiana, born in 2006, with her second husband, Rock Daigle. Erika has been devoted to raising her daughter and prioritizing her role as a mother. She's also been embracing her spiritual side and has a podcast called The Spiritual Alchemy Podcast with Erika. And while she might not have reached the same level of mainstream prominence as her Baywatch days, she's remained active and engaged in her craft. As we've mentioned, she has a few upcoming film projects, and since she's only 53, we can expect to see a lot more. There's been a bit of controversy surrounding her new look, which makes her somewhat unrecognizable. She's covered up her arms with tattoos and now dresses in a casual style, a complete contrast to the sexy swimsuits we saw her in Baywatch. But she's still going strong and we'll perhaps see a new side to her. She's given us performances as a child, a young lady, and now in her 50s, we'll likely see something interesting from her in the future. Now it's time to hear from you. Are you a fan of Erika Eleniak? What's your favorite role of hers? Let us know in the comments section below.